I saw this video on, it was on Instagram.
Okay.
And I'm definitely going to put it up there so people can see this, because this is a video of a guy who's doing a 5K, okay? Which sounds normal.
Yeah.
But this dude is doing 5K of burpees.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know how many burpees that would take. I struggle enough to do a 5K in the first place. I couldn't even watch the whole video.
Right, so I watched it because you sent it to me thinking that it's going to inspire me or something. It just upset me.
Hey, mate,
He started in the dark. Do you realize he started in the dark and finished in the daytime with people cheering him at the end?
I mean, it was still dark when I stopped watching it.
Oh.
I'll be honest, I got to like 7 burpees and I was done. I thought I could never be his friend. I don't want to see this. That's just a lot.
Dude, but what you have to watch is, it wasn't just a normal burpee. He did a huge leap.
Yeah.
Every single time. There's got to be a good few thousand.
I don't even want to try and count it. I mean, some of the stuff that I see influencers do.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the one with those guys where they do the sit up, then throw a 60-kilo dumbbell at each other, then do another one?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're never going to do that in a gym. That's not your workout.
No, but it gets likes and it gets engagement. Why? Because they're topless, they're in shape, and they're oiled up like a newborn baby. We should do that, dude.
I'm never doing that.
No.
There's 2 types of videos that annoy me when I've gone to socials.
Oh, hit me, dude.
I've got a whole group of people that annoy me now.
I'm with you on this one. Hit me. Go.
So first of all, it's when I see stuff that's so unrealistic. That one, it really gets to me because it's so unrealistic. You're never going to be doing these things. And that's the first group. The second group, and this actually annoys me less because it's kind of unachievable, but people that are really good at stuff. So there's one video of this. She's like, what? I've got to find it. I think she's like 13. Yeah, she's 13 years old, and she's doing a 90-kilo clean and snatch, clean and press. She's 13. I can't do that.
No.
I cannot do it, especially how she's done it. I can't do it, and that angers me because she's obviously trained a lot. And there's people that do like these weird chin-ups, like some of them like you'll do. And even when you do it, I'm like, I'm annoyed, but it's not too bad because I know I can't do it.
Yeah.
But she's 13. Like, did you watch the Olympics?
Oh, dude, the Olympics inspire me next level.
The weightlifting. That did the opposite for me.
Oh, really?
The weightlifters. Like, there was one guy who was 90 kilos.
Yeah.
Did a clean and press on, I think, what was it, 270?
Up there, yeah.
I can't squat 270.
No. And he's flinging it above his head.
Yes.
I know. When he
smiled at the end.
Yeah. It's the context of everything. And again, so let's go back to the Olympics, okay? Let's just segue for a second. What an amazing show. Because you look at people some of these people got full-time jobs. Some of these people got full-time jobs and children.
That angers me more.
I know. And they're making the time to commit to whatever the activity is, the exercise, the sport, to be the best of the best.
But again, it doesn't. They are actually they are the lowest group that annoy me.
Okay, good.
I get annoyed by those people the least.
Okay, good.
Because again, it's so impressive, and I watched that. What makes it worse is, do you ever find this when like that 13-year-old?
Yeah.
And then I look over at my 10-year-old son. I'm like, dude, you got 3 years. You got 3 years to do this. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a little bit of respect for you. Do you ever look at your kids after watching like stuff online?
Last night.
What's wrong with you?
Last night at bedtime, our little one was like, can we look at some gymnastics? So I was like, okay. So I'm sitting there on the phone. We don't do it all the time. I was looking at some gymnastics things on my phone. and it came up with probably like a 7-year-old.
Does she do gymnastics?
Does gymnastics, okay?
Yeah.
And there's a 7-year-old whose parents in America had converted her whole room into like a little dojo, gymnastics thing. She had rings. She actually had lots of martial arts stuff on the wall as well. But this young girl, 7 years old, was doing somersaults, back somersaults, flips on the rings, up, down there, and didn't miss a beat. And I sort of looked across at my little one, and I thought, we'll pay for gymnastics.
Yeah. My little girl does gymnastics as well.
Right.
And then I'm going to say, when I see these videos of kids her age, and I'm like, what am I paying for?
What am I paying for?
Like, what are you doing down there? Literally, I've watched a video and showed it to her and gone, do this now.
Yeah.
Otherwise you owe me money.
I'm keeping a tab. I'm keeping an open tab.
Yeah.
I mean, I've made jokes, tongue in cheek, going, oh, at the next Olympics or in 2 Olympics time, what will you be doing? And bless her, she thinks I'm joking.
No, we're serious.
We're serious.
You've got 8 years to get there.
Seriously.
But it is really, it's funny when you watch to see what people are capable of.
Yeah.
But again, they're the third ones. So my lowest ones are people that are really good at stuff.
Cool.
Okay. The middle are people that are completely unrealistic with the things and I get it. It gets likes. It's fun to see.
Absolutely.
But it's just no.
Yeah.
No, it's unrealistic. The top tier ones that really annoy me, and I feel quite horrible with this.
Strap in, people.
Paralympians.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Be careful.
I'll tell you why, though.
We might get cancelled.
No, this is the reason why, because I look at what they do.
Yeah.
And it makes me go, what's your excuse?
Right.
The dude he set a world record swimming with no arms.
I saw that. No arms, and conked his head hard against.
Do you see how fast he was going?
Yes, legs only. He was magnificent.
And I'm just like, there's this other clip of this bodybuilder. The guy's got no legs.
Yeah.
But he's got quads.
Oh, yeah.
He's shredded.
Yeah.
And I look at him and I was like, what's my excuse?
Yeah. Oh, no, my knee hurts.
Oh, my knee hurts. Oh, no.
Yeah. That guy hasn't got a leg. The other person hasn't got arms.
And I'm just like, I watched some of the things I've seen people do, and it's so impressive. And you think, these are people that literally have all of the odds stacked against them. Yeah. And they've gone, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And that angers me because I'm not going to do it.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Neither are you.
Pure jealousy.
But in the right way.
Pure jealousy is jealousy, dude. Like, I'm looking at that, and there's time I'm like, I've got to turn this off. There's literally videos that will come up, and because I've seen one, my algorithm's gone, oh, he likes to watch Paralympians.
Yeah.
So now all I get is all these really talented people that just, mate, I'm looking at them now. It's just so upsetting.
But at the same time, I'm so proud of them. And I don't mean that in any kind of content way, because
I'm proud of any athlete that well, it's not even like pride because I don't know them, but it's very much more like I'm so impressed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know how much dedication it took for me to be average.
Yeah, right. See, I appreciate that so much more.
It took so much hard work for me to be pretty crap.
And a t-shirt. Do you know how much hard work it took to be average? That is class.
I worked really hard to feel like crap.
And they're out there. Because honestly, I mean, the thing is, though, it's the backstories.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the people who go, oh, 10 years ago, I had meningitis.
Yeah.
I lost both legs and and one of my eyes, but I'm now on a podium. And you go, well done.
The sprinter.
Amazing.
There was a dude, again, lost both his legs.
Yeah.
And was a sprinter before.
Right.
So that's the thing. He was a sprinter before, lost his legs, and went, that's still not going to stop me.
Yes.
I'll hurt my shoulder a little bit, and when I'm not going to the gym.
There you go. There you go.
I hurt my shoulder sneezing.
To be fair.
And I was like, I can't go to the gym because my shoulder hurts.
He lost his legs.
He lost his legs.
Still sprinting.
And I convinced myself, I'll take a few extra days because I wanted to rest. I wanted to heal properly.
So what's inspiring is there's a couple that I follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think they're called the Woodalls. She is a long jumper. She was in the Olympics.
Yeah.
She got gold. Okay?
Yeah.
Her husband, I think his name is Hunter.
Right.
He's in the Paralympics. He won gold in the 400 meter. So that's 2 Olympic gold medalists. One in the Olympics, one in the Paralympics. I follow them, they inspire me because they've got each other's back.
Can you imagine being friends with them though?
Oh, how?
You can't make excuses about anything.
No.
I don't think I could be friends with them.
No, there's so many reasons they could make noise and complain, but they don't. And they seem to be having so much fun.
Yeah.
And you go, well done. I feel...
When I train with my friends, we are quite horrible to each other. So we say things that aren't even insults. But it's, so for example, training this week, one of my friends he's here, he's over from Dubai, and he's been coming to the gym with us. And I was like, it's legs tomorrow, and he just didn't want to do it. I was like, and we're going at 6:30 in the morning. He really didn't want to do it. And all I said to him was, you don't have to come. And that was enough for him to go, no, I'm coming. I was like, and then I just kept going. I said, dude, you don't have to lift what we lift. That doesn't make me better than you, even though it does.
The power of reverse psychology.
Yeah. So
horrible.
I couldn't be, I've done it before where I've been sat at home and I thought, I'm not going to the gym.
Yeah.
And there's a friend of mine called Kieran. We're going to get him on the bus. He's a PT down at the gym. I've known him since he was a kid as well. He's a really good dude. And I was at home about to sit down and eat. I was going to tuck into this red velvet cake, which is one of the best cakes.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been saving this slice. And I couldn't be bothered to find something on TV to watch. So I'm just scrolling. As I've taken a forkful of this cake and I open up my Instagram, the first thing is Kieran at the gym squatting like 4 plates. And I was like, well, that's what we're doing. Now I literally put her down. I had to go to the gym. And he was there like, what are you doing? I was like, this is what you did.
Oh, wow.
You've done this. I don't want to be here. But I feel like you know.
The power of the algorithm. It knew. It knew. It was like, what can we do to save him?
Yeah.
Let's show him Kieran. He needs
this is I think if you're gonna train with anyone, train with people that make you accountable.
Always. Because there's too many people out there who want to train in the comfort zone with people who aren't going to push them, aren't going to challenge them, or they feel are better than them, so they don't want to train with those people. No.
I also don't want people that when I say I can't be bothered, they go, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's good to have a push.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest things as a culture. I think people who make it are called people who hold them accountable to things.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to do. Let's talk about accountability. My phone, your phone, people live on their phones.
Yeah.
Some of my most recent workouts where I've not been in the mood, I've put my phone somewhere in the gym when it's been quiet or in a private corner. And just by virtue of filming it, I've upped my game.
Filming yourself makes you stronger. I did that this morning because if I'm going to do something heavy or something, because you start to mentally tell yourself you can't do it.
Yeah.
Even though you probably could, but you start to talk yourself out of it. By going, for some reason, if I'm filming it, there's record of it.
Yes. You don't look back at yourself and go, oh, look.
I want to share it. I want to show people.
Do some of my calisthenics things or throwing heavy weights around or doing something that's quite athletic and sporty. If I'm second guessing myself, like hit record,
yeah,
I'm thinking I need to post this. This is going to become content.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm like, A, I need to make sure I do it properly. B, my head is thinking, make it look like it's doable. So as much as I'm on a cry or with grimacing, I'm like, make it look like it's easy. Even though on the inside, I'm in pain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like my phone has become my gym accountability buddy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not just scrolling and doing nothing. I'm filming it for a reason. And it's not because I'm wearing like tight short shorts or sleeveless tops to get engagement or likes because I'm showing flesh. I'm doing it.
Why are you talking about my tight short shorts?
I'm going to bring them up.
There's nothing wrong with my tight short shorts.
Seriously?
They are the perfect type of tight short shorts.
Yeah, if you're trying to make sure you haven't got deep vein thrombosis.
I didn't even mean for them to be that tight. They felt comfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How comfortable is comfortable? Because not being funny, every time I've seen you wearing those things, I'm like, how long did it take you to get in those things? And is there talcum powder in there?
You see the hamstrings though, right?
That's not the hamstrings that work. Fair dude.
With when you talk about, I never used to film myself to put online. And I've started doing that, but I've also started taking pictures of myself trying to get more comfortable with my body.
Okay.
Which has been really, really weird. Like trying not to get the best angle and the best lighting, just going, right, I'm going to take this selfie and I'm going to post it because now it's like, now that I've said it into the world, I've now got to do it.
Yeah.
So each week I'm like, and even now we've done a bigger drop down 6 kilos. And so 124.3, we're down to there. And I feel much better.
Good.
But I'm posting it now to share it. And the thing that I didn't realize would happen is the support you get from people around you.
Yeah. Certain people around you.
Certain people around you, yeah.
Yeah. So it comes back to the certain people that annoy you. So the people that annoy me, I'm going to throw my list in. The people when you're doing well, who say nothing, even though they might be close to you. Then what are you doing? Don't say anything. Got complete strangers who are going, well done, or click like, and so on. So
here's the question. Do you think that that's a you thing?
Explain.
So, if you're doing well, but say the thing that you're doing well, might not be visible to everyone.
Yeah.
So there's that type of it. You've got other people who, not in a malicious way or with any sort of nefarious gains, if you like, they're just more self-involved.
Yeah.
They might be busy for whatever reason, so they might not be looking. Some of them that haven't seen it as well. So there's a lot of things where you'll post them and where you can also see who's seen it.
Absolutely.
But then you don't know the behavior and how they saw it.
Oh, yeah.
Like how many times have you got, like you're just scrolling through your stories and it might be someone that you've seen a lot of stuff on, so you just click through, click.
Yeah.
And it goes past it. Because I've done the same where I'm like, oh, you've seen it. You didn't like it.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything. What's that about?
Yeah.
And also it's the behavior. So and we're part of that generation which isn't, or we didn't grow up with social media.
Oh, no.
So all of this is effort to us.
Oh, yeah.
Liking stuff is how people communicate.
Yeah.
Like we don't necessarily communicate like that. And I remember a friend of mine put something up, and then I was on the phone to him, and he was like, "Do you see the post I put up? It's a funny post." I went, "Yeah, I saw it." He went, "But you didn't like it." I was like, "I saw it. I didn't know I had to."
Yeah.
And it's changed. So some people might not have the same mentality as that. And because I looked at stuff like that, and it was having a different perspective, saying they might not see it. And it was the thing that came out of doing a tour.
Yeah.
Selling tickets. So do you know when you've got an event up?
Yeah.
What is that stress like of watching the ticket sales?
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh no, ding, ding, ding. Oh, someone said, oh, I need more. And yeah, but it's that dopamine fix again.
Yeah. It's constant.
Yeah.
Oh.
Constant. Yeah. You can get exhausted for that stuff.
Yes. Yeah. And also when you're selling tickets, I found it felt like it was a direct representation of how people thought of me.
Absolutely.
So if I didn't sell tickets in Bournemouth, I was like, everyone in Bournemouth hates me.
Okay, I'll hold my hand up. Yeah, write a few things about you.
I did spread some rumors.
Just some rumors. I was like, it's about me right now. But no, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was such a big believer in context, and I understand.
Yeah,
sometimes.
So here's the thing that sort of changed my mindset about it. And someone said to me, worry about the people that are there and not the people that aren't.
Yeah, that's a good piece of advice.
Because when you're doing when you're doing one of your fitness camps or one of your boot trainers and you're doing these group sessions, your only focus is who's in front of you.
Absolutely.
They're the ones that matter. And so it's not to say the people that don't like it on your Instagram don't matter. It's just they've got different reasons behind it.
Oh, absolutely.
So this is why I've been posting and then not looking at it.
See, which I think so. I mean, that's a healthy way because I don't post as much as I suppose you should do.
Yeah.
And so then I can't complain when my engagement isn't high. But I'll post something and go, okay, that meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
And I'll see the people and go, oh, it meant only like 100 likes. But I might have 4,500, 5,000, 6,000 views.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but 4,500, 5,000 people saw it.
Yeah.
But I only got like 70 or 80 likes.
Yeah.
And you still go, in currency, I'm like, just double tap. Just let that algorithm know I'm alive and I'm relevant. And I suppose, yeah, it becomes a
This is because the life we now live in.
That's the life. And it's
Life is currency.
It's a strange thing to have been like the first generation to go through it
Yeah.
and still be relevant with it. But the generations that are coming afterwards are like, this is just what we do.
This is how it is for them.
Yeah.
Like it's normal.
Yeah.
And so we're having to learn, like, to adapt to this now.
Yeah.
Because before, if you like something, you liked it in your head.
Oh, yeah. But
You know, that's cool.
Yeah. Now they're like, no, you need to actually have an action to show that you like it.
Yeah.
See, so going back to the people that annoy me, it's not annoy in a strong sense. Again, so I remember having a conversation years ago with someone who said, post when you're posting, just do it your top off. And that sounded so rudimentary. And that was a few years ago. And I was like, no, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in posting pictures of myself topless, working out. But that kind of stuff gets likes and engagement.
Of course it does.
I've seen somebody like...
Dude, I'm telling you now, if I get into the shape I want to get into, I probably won't wear a top to this.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah, I'll happily. I'm gonna. I imagine it in my mind or I will find any reason.
Yeah.
To take my top off. If I get to the point where I'm shredded, if I get to that 99 kilo, because I did think about this the other day, it's a lot of weight to drop, but I wonder what I would look like at 99 kilos.
Yeah.
Plus, I couldn't tell you the last time I weighed less than 100 kilos.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I get there, I'm going to find any excuse to take my top off. I could be walking down the road and some lady will say, oh, do you have the time? And I'll go, yeah, top off.
Oh, yeah.
And then look at my watch. Any excuse.
As you're rotating, just like,
yeah.
oh, hello.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've dropped something. Top off.
Yeah, yeah.
Push up, pick it up.
Yeah, I can see that happening. See, but you'd want to be sub 100 for that. So obviously, I'm around about 100.
Right.
I think to myself, if I got down to 95,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not in the worst shape. I'm relatively lean-ish. You think?
Relatively lean. Dude, I've been so... You shut your... Shut your whole mouth.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what you... No. I'm not lean. I showed videos of when we were doing bent over rows and you were growing muscles with each rep. I was like, why has he got abs on his arm? Like, there was so many different muscles.
It was the lighting. You're not...
It's not the lighting. The lighting's like adding muscles.
But hey, that was me at 100.
You looked photoshopped.
Thank you. I'm thinking...
So angry.
Oh, man, you come back here again. Yeah. But I'm just thinking to myself, and it's, again, go back to that number thing. I'm not fixated with it, but I'm curious, what would I look like at 95? 5 kilograms off. And again, I'm curious. I won't do it, though.
But the difference is, and this is the thing I've very much always admired about you. I can't tell you to shut your whole mouth and then not say something nice. Even though you should. I mean, relatively so angry at that. But when I look at the shape that you're in at the advanced age you are, oh God, you're so old. Wow. But that's the thing. You look at the shape that you're in, and it's your whole lifestyle, like from when we met 20 years ago, dude. Like you've always done this, and that's what shows. And that does. There's times I've just seen your line. I'm like, oh, shut up. When you that pull up one you did, we did a pull up, then swing to the next one, a pull up, and I was just like, do you know what? I watched it, hoping you'd fall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I thought that would be you. The funny thing is, though, right before I do the first chin up, right, look at my calves. Because literally, as I went on tiptoe to go up, when I was about to edit it, I was like, damn. And I thought, I should screen grab this and just zoom in and just to let you know that I got some stuff down here too. Right? But no, and the thing is, though, it's for me, it's just like consistency. I don't do anything extreme.
Yeah.
I like food.
But this is what I mean. It's your lifestyle. It's the consistency of doing it for all those years. There's loads, and that's the thing. We all know that is it. It's consistency. And the problem is we're all very much impatient people. I get annoyed when I go to the gym and I come out and I'm like, I just did 12 crunches and I don't have abs.
Yes.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Do you know the feeling at the end of the workout? You never want to start that workout. No one ever want, like, especially if you're tired or whatever the reason is.
Yeah.
But that feeling at the end of a workout is the same as when you reach that goal. And there's another dude in my gym, and I didn't know him in his before picture.
Okay.
So see him training now, and I've always thought like he's in pretty decent shape, but I've seen the end of his journey.
Okay.
And then I saw a picture of him at the start of his journey, and I didn't recognize him. And it'd been like 2 years he'd been doing this, and that made it even more impressive that he'd stuck to it for that long, because now he's in great shape. And like he doesn't, like his before and after picture look like they could be relatives, but not the same person.
Oh, wow.
That looks like he could be his big cousin.
Awesome.
Him is someone I find inspiring because I go, that's towards my level. I can do it.
See, and I'm with you on that, because there's so many people out there who they don't understand that by not quitting, they're inspiring other people, including me. I've got one client who specifically, I've been training with her for a few years now. I don't tend to stay with clients I never used to stay with clients for a long period of time, but her goals have been constantly changing.
Yeah.
We're getting close to the 30 kilogram weight loss point. It's a whole lifestyle change, this lady. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not just a physical change, it's a mental change. There's been jobs changes, there's been just a lot of things that she's done in the past she doesn't do anymore. And that inspires me, because I'm like, actually, it just shows what can be done if you don't quit. And there's times where there's plateaus. It happens in life. But there hasn't been a plateau where you go, let's quit here. Should we just stop? It's a constant, to the point where we've got marathons coming up.
You just saw the M word.
I know. But what I'm excited about is her showcasing her fitness now. It's not just about weight loss now. It's fitness and performance. That's the mentality. That's the change. But it all comes from one thing, which is consistency, which is what we spoke about earlier on.
Consistency is
everything. Consistency is king, and it's not just a fallacy. It's the truth. If you start something, finish it. That's what I have to say.
Oh, it's the journey as well. This time the journey is a lot more interesting.
Yeah. Also because we're older.
I'm not.
No, clearly.
I'm 27.
Yeah. I'll see you updating your Wikipedia earlier on.
I found a new exercise. We've got this new machine in our gym that humbled me. And like I can squat.
Okay.
This humbled me. Pendulum squats.
Oh. Joe, I thought you were going to say that.
That machine just hates happiness.
It's a soul taker.
Yeah. I got brave and did it towards my end of the workout, and I thought I can lift, so I put 40 aside on each.
That's significant, dude.
Yeah, I know that now.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
Well, I went down. And I was like, well, this isn't working, is it? I'm not getting back up.
Dude.
Yeah.
That is a ferocious piece. I love it. I mean, the gyms that have it, I sit there in admiration of people who are just stacking the weights on and repping it out. I'm like, wow, I'm there doing it like I'm like Jane Fonda. We're like piddly weights either side and go for reps. No, not for that. Well done.
What's an exercise that like humbled you the first time you did it?
Going back a long time now, Bulgarian split squats.
They are the worst things.
Dude, I remember doing it years ago, years and years ago before it became fashionable, and getting over-egged with a friend of mine and picking up a pair of, I can't remember what weight they were, but there's some heavy dumbbells. I wouldn't say heavy, I mean, probably about like 20s. They're about 40 kilograms on the first time we do an exercise. And I remember my ego going, we got this. And my friend was really particular about form. So I remember having to go down and I'll kick back, like full range of motion, slowly. And I remember that.
Well, your leg starts wobbling.
My legs were shaking. And I remember sweating. And each rep was like murder. And that's back when I used to train legs a lot more.
Yeah.
And I remember coming out of it thinking that wasn't too bad. I had DOMs for about 3 days to the point where I thought, I've torn something.
Even when you do those with just body weight, you feel it.
Oh.
I'm starting to think that any exercise that starts with a Eastern European country is just designed to hurt you.
Yes.
Name one that isn't horrible.
Yeah. Do you mean you got the Romanians, you got the Bulgarians?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit scary out there.
If you start, let's do this. If it starts with any Eastern European country, then I'm going to have to rethink our friendship.
Yeah. We're going to do some Bulgarian split squats. We're going to do some Romanian deadlifts, okay? Then when you get to one, do some Russian twists. So you're like...
Russian twists. Yeah. That's another one.
Yeah, the Eastern Bloc workout.
Come on.
It's the next new thing. Oh,
yeah, Bulgarians, they are, when I see them on a program, you just know. And I try to, my thing is, I say my thing, what I like to try and do is work on the things that I'm crap at.
Yeah.
So now I do a lot more back stuff now.
Okay.
Because I know my pull is so much weaker than my push.
Yeah.
So I've started now going, right, if I can push this, I've got to be able to pull it.
Right.
And so even now, so when I go to do pull-ups, I still do them with the resistance bands.
Yeah.
But I'm now getting less and less and less.
Okay.
But I do deadlifts now on my pull days. I start with deadlift.
Yeah.
So when I'm used to lifting the heavy weight, all of a sudden a pull-up is a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you drop set.
Yeah.
You just lift something really heavy, so lifting something half its weight feels a lot easier.
Yeah. See, as a result of us training, I'm making a conscious effort to do so much more pushing.
Yeah.
So whereas before I'd stay away from like the really heavy benching.
Yeah.
Now I make a beeline for it. And that's because I got humbled on the day we did chest to the point where I was like, okay, but I take that as a good thing. So I'm never going to be as strong as you on a push. But I was like, actually, I know I can be better than I am currently.
Yeah.
And that's all I care about. Because as I'm getting older, I'm not trying to hit new PBs all the time. I want to get to the point where if I plateau but stay at a really decent level, as I get older, if I can just hold on to that level for as long as possible before I get weak when I'm older, potentially. Does that make sense?
Yes. When I see videos of like 70-year-olds doing chin-ups and dips.
Yes.
And I'm like, if you keep using your muscle, it stays.
It stays, right. I saw a video of this old Chinese dude at a park, and it said 80-year-old man does push-ups.
Yeah.
And does chin-ups, sorry. And I thought, oh, impressive. He did it with one finger off each hand.
Yeah.
And I thought, and he did it slowly. He just hooked over, went up slowly, went down, and they filmed it. And he got off and walked away like an old man. But while he was hanging, it looked beautiful. And all it is he obviously could do it when he was younger.
He just kept doing it.
Stopped doing it.
Do you know, the thing that keeps me going is the philosophy of one more.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing, let's just do one more. When I'm tired, let's just do one more rep.
Yeah.
When I don't want to train, let's just do one more session. oh, I'm going to do one more day of eating well.
Yeah.
It's like even when I used to smoke, when I quit, I was like, right, I'm just going to not smoke for one more day.
See?
So it's finding a positive spin on that. Just one more.
Just one more. I view my life like the Truman Show.
Right.
As in, I feel like I'm being watched. And if I'm being watched, what kind of person do I want to be in that show?
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So when things are against me and it's adversity, I think, what would I want my hero or that person to be like? And I try and live out my life like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I try and be kind to everyone. I try and be as patient as I can with people. If I'm going through a tough time, there's people I'll go to talk about it and I'll let it all out. In the workout, I go in and I try and give as much as I can. But I'm always conscious that what if I'm being watched? So behave how I'd want me to behave. And if that's like a role model to people who are watching, then great. And if it's not, it's all in my head, it doesn't matter because I'm still trying to do the best for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.